Hello you guys, it is Jksthind and today we are going to be, what are we going to be doing? We're testing out TikTok hidden gems, TikTok must-haves. I went to Target and bought some new stuff. Some of this stuff I already had, some of the stuff I have bought to try. I just haven't gotten around to it. So this is gonna be everything of that nature. But yeah, if you guys are interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, etc, etc. Please support because we are in dire need. All right, okay, I'm gonna stop babbling and I'm just gonna get out into it. Also, my family is going to be very loud. They are going to be loud in this entire situation. Okay, so also I saw this TikTok. You're supposed to change up your entire routine. You're supposed to put on moisturizer, then you're gonna put on primer, then you're gonna put a layer of face powder and then set it with setting spray and then put on. I'm very intrigued because I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on our primer. And for primer, one of the biggest things on TikTok is the Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. I've been using this a lot. I also did get, however, I did get the Luminous Glow one, and I wanna open that up and see what it looks like and then decide on what I wanna use. So I got the Luminous Putty Primer. It doesn't really smell like anything. So this feels good. I like it. I think I'm gonna like this a lot more than the poreless one because I don't really need help with pores, but I do need something hydrating. We're supposed to put on a small layer of powder. So, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the loose powder that I have for today. This is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 15 Light. I'm gonna take some, and you're supposed to apply a very thin layer of this to your face. Okay, so now that we have a thin layer on. So the next step is to drench your face in some setting. Okay, so I got the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Cucumber Primer Water. Okay, so it's supposed to, oh wait, that smells really nice actually. So I'm supposed to let this dry. I didn't know that Target carried Juno & Co. And I've been wanting to try this. So one of the biggest recommended foundations on TikTok is the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. This is my ride or die. So I'm gonna use this guy. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Okay, so that's a little bit, tiniest bit dark. So I'm gonna go in with medium peach and kind of just brighten things up. So before this has a chance to even think about creasing, we're gonna go in with our CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. I'm gonna pop that right underneath the eyes. I think I'm actually just gonna go in with my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance all over my face as well. I'm gonna contour it with the one, the only Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This one is in Deep Bronzer. And also, if you ever feel like your contour isn't blending, go ahead and take a big fluffy brush and kind of just go in circular motions over it, like a clean fluffy brush, and just kind of go over it, and that'll kind of diffuse any of the color. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our Fit Me powder. Okay, so here is where it could take a turn for the worst. My eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Joa brush to kind of brush everything out. And let's crack into this baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill up my eyebrows, and wish me luck, you guys. So I think that I would definitely use this in conjunction to my brow powders. I just like the finish. So on TikTok, there's a lot of people have been giving love to the Profusion Sienna's palette, and then their Profusion Mirage 35 shade palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use both of these. I think I'm gonna use like colors from both, and these are all very affordable. I really want to try out the glitters on this palette because this palette has a couple of really pretty glitters. So I think I'm gonna try some of these out, and I think I kind of have an idea of what I want, but these are pretty. So I'm gonna take like a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Polite. This is like a super like neutral shade. This is like a bone shade, I guess. And I'm just gonna kind of take this over all of my eyelid, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that in to set that concealer that we put underneath the eyebrows. I think we're gonna go into this yellow shade called Serendipity, and we're gonna pop that into our crease. Okay, so that looks really nice. I think the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Cryptic, which is like this burnt orange sort of shade. So I'm gonna go into that guy using the same brush, and I'm gonna bring this guy a little bit lower in the crease. I'm actually gonna bring that into like my inner corner as well, and kind of make like a rainbow of sorts. But I want the color to be the most like transparent in between, in the middle. I want there to be little to no color there. That looks great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the shade Madly, and I'm gonna take this guy closer to the lash line in the inner corner, or not the inner corner, the outer corner. And I'm just gonna kind of wiggle it there. So whenever I feel like everything's not blended, I'm gonna go back into that first brush that we used and kind of just blend everything together. And stuff like brushes like this really help because they're usually clean, or they have like a really, really simple shadow on them, and then you can kind of just, there you go. Blended, blown out, great, amazing. So every shade, you're gonna give it a less and less space. So I'm gonna go into the shade Groovy, which is right next to this guy. Go into that middle that we've been creating. So now that I've kind of blended Groovy all over the place, go in with the lower lash line stuff, and then I'm gonna go in with the lid shade. So I'm gonna go in with that Madly shade. Go into that shade Groovy, and I'm just gonna kind of focus this on like the outer edge of my lower lash line, just to give it a little tiny bit more dimension. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with that shade Certain, and I'm just gonna take it on my finger. I'm gonna go into that coppery shade. So now that that's done, it is time to kick off our bake because it has been there for a while. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is another TikTok favorite, and this is in the shade Peach. One of the most popular highlights is the Maybelline Master Chrome. Like, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. highlighting brush. So because I don't have a black shade in any of those palettes, I'm gonna go into my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm gonna take this black And I'm gonna take the black shade and I'm just gonna kind of line my lash line. And that'll just help hide our band. Okay, so I didn't line it all the way, I just kind of lined until I hit the inner corner. Let's go ahead and give our face a spritz. I grabbed 3 different nude-ish shades. This one is, I do have this, what is this? L'Oreal Color Riche in 843 in Toasted Almond. This actually is one of my favorite nudes of all time. And it's just so pretty. And then I also have this. This is Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And this one is called Amazonian. So on top of this guy, I'm gonna put on this one. All right, you guys, this is the finished look of TikTok hyped items. And I gotta say, you guys, there was some pretty cool hidden gems. I think I'm going to be using that primer all the time. It definitely helped like my skin feel hydrated. Nothing's looking super patchy or anything like that. As for the translucent powder before foundation, I actually really like it. It's really like my makeup looks really flawless. Everything really stuck together. So I think that might be a hack that I might do when I want like a super full coverage glam. So that being said, the Sienna palettes are okay. I like the Sienna palette's actually really good. The Mirage one, I don't know. I had to play around with it a little bit more. This one, if you are using some of the shimmers in here, please go ahead and wet your finger, wet your brush, whatever you're using it with. That I would highly recommend. The primer water, I actually really like that. I think it has a really pretty scent to it. And as far as like locking in my makeup and everything, we'll see how it does. Yeah, you guys, I had a phenomenal time filming this for you guys. My brows actually don't look that bad. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas on what else I should do, or if you guys have video suggestions, let me know. So if you guys end up using any of these products or picking up any of these products, tag me in your looks. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because I have a bunch of editing to do now. Hello, you guys. Sorry for all the noise. My family is actually outside watching Hung, so I just wanted to show you guys my makeup. So I am so surprised. Usually my makeup doesn't really break off at all. I usually, like, if I'm rubbing my face a lot, if I'm touching my face a lot, it'll kind of like rub off. My makeup has stayed put. I have rubbed my nose to high heaven, like blowing my nose and stuff like that, and nothing has budged. I'm so shocked, you guys. I did end up changing my lipstick and I ended up changing the eyeshadow just a little bit, but oh my god, you guys, my lash is like wonky as hell. But wow, oh my god, I need to try this again and give it a full wear test and everything like that, because today I feel like I didn't really put my makeup to the ringer. I was kind of just doing whatever. Tomorrow I have like some actual stuff planned. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up a little bit earlier, do my makeup and everything, and then put it through an all-day wear test. But you guys, my skin looks great as far as like my base goes. So I'm gonna try this again, and then I might have to do another base video because oh my god, this is so good. And everything pretty much stayed virtually put. I don't know how I feel about the brows. I'm a little bit iffy. I think if I got if I ended up getting 2 different colors and you know, filled in my front with a different color, that'd be really nice. But other than that is it, you guys. I love this TikTok hack. Most of these products are really nice. The Fit Me powder did make me a little bit dry, like I'm kind of dry around here, but that luminous primer, you guys, I actually think it did a really good job because my skin doesn't feel super dry or patchy. patchy. And that's usually my main concern, is that sometimes when you have a lot of dry skin patches, you can actually see the dry skin underneath your makeup. And I haven't had any of that today, so I'm assuming that's the primer, because that was like the only luminous thing that we really put on our face. But yeah, you guys, I love this. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow, tell you guys how I feel with all of my normal stuff that I use, because I did use some drying products today. Oh guys, the concealer, great coverage, hasn't slipped or anything like that, didn't crease or anything like that. So it's great. I'm loving my makeup today. I actually don't want to take it off, but I have to take it off. But yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. I'm gonna go ahead, I think I'm gonna film tomorrow as well, and whatever look I do tomorrow, I'll give you guys an update on how this combination was and everything like that. But yeah, I love this, you guys. I'm also in my Harry Potter pajamas, so I'm ready to go to bed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.